You must have had someone who believed in you so much, who raised you, that when you were a little girl, you said, I want to be the first female astronaut.
That's right.
I mean, that was not common thinking when you were a child.
But that was my mother.
Right.
That was my mother. And my mother, said to me all the time, it's not whether you get knocked down in life, it's whether you get back up. And my dad, I have to give my father credit, who
where is your dad in all this?
Well, he was hardly, what we would call a feminist by any stretch of the imagination, but he had a strong conviction that people should rise or fall on their own merits and their hard work. He was a very old-fashioned,
he was Republican,
self-reliant conservative, but had a very strong belief that individuals should be judged on their merits. On their merits.
I'm down with that. I gotta say, I like that. I was thinking about your husband. And do you have like rules about like not talking shop all the time? You know what I mean? You're like, okay, we've had 12 hours of this now. Like, let's talk about something else.
We try to. We really do. We really try to. But we're both so interested in the same things, and it's not all shop in terms of what's happening in the election. It's more like we're constantly talking about the country and the world and what we can do to try to make a contribution. But we also have fun. We like to watch TV together. We like to go to movies together. We like to go on long walks together. You historically are one of the very few women in a predominantly male arena. And I was watching the debates the other night. I was thinking, oh my God, I would never want to get in an argument with this woman, for a start. Number two, I was thinking, how do you process all the emotion coming at you? It's a really, really smart question. And here's my dilemma. Maybe you can give me some advice here. Okay. It's really important not to wall yourself off from how you are actually feeling, but you're also, as a woman in a high public position or seeking the presidency, as I am, you have to be aware of how people will judge you
for being emotional.
For being, quote, emotional. And so it's a really delicate balancing act to be yourself, to express yourself, to let your feelings show, but not in a way that triggers all of the negative stereotypes.
Right. I hope you process it somewhere at home, because
I do a lot.
Yeah.
And with close friends.
Yes.
I say often, when you are criticized, take criticism seriously, but not personally.
I could sit and talk to you for so long.
This is so much fun.
I know. Okay, so these are a few questions that I ask everyone that comes on my show. Okay. What is the best piece of advice you've ever been given?
By far, my mother's advice, she gave me lots of it, but one I remember is, you have to decide whether you're going to be the lead in your own life or an extra in somebody else's.
How do you define success?
A sense of purpose and meaning in your life that gives you gratitude and joy.
I relate to that. What is your idea of freedom?
Being able to be who I am and being able to do what I believe in.
What would you tell your 14-year-old self?
Do the best you can. Don't be so worried about how you are perceived or how you look or how well you do. Just do the best you can and make the most out of every single day.
That's beautiful. Thank you so much.
Oh, thank you. I loved it.
Does everyone take a selfie with you?
Yeah, it's okay. I like it.